welcome to the stream. I hope you can hear me correctly. I see Wellington is already here. Hello, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, I was supposed to start literally an hour ago, and if you read the description of the video, basically what happened was, for some reason, my microphone software was not working. So when I went to fix it, then I went to the device manager and then I accidentally uninstalled it. Instead of, I guess, I was supposed to, usually when you do that, it will not really uninstall it. It'll still be on your computer, and all you have to do is just search for software changes and then allow it to come back onto your computer. And everything will be fixed. I tried restarting, I tried all the stuff. It just didn't work. And then it just disappeared. So I said, you know what? What is happening? I hoped that it wasn't one of my cords. I was like, okay, if it's a cord, then there's no way that I can fix it, because if the cord just has a short in it, I will just have to order a new cord and that will be it. And it's not going to come in time for me to do the stream. So I was kind of glad that it was software related and not hardware related. But still, that was very frustrating. When I finally got it done, it was an hour later, and now I have to go to work in an hour. So the stream will be kind of short. Unfortunately, I apologize. It sounds like a handsome co-host trick. Oh no. If he's playing a trick on me, that's kind of annoying. Handsome co-host is not one to usually play sorts of pranks like that, but if he's trying a new weird prank program to be more like a human, I guess, I don't know, that's gonna be a little weird, and I will have to definitely tweak him. 6 ads. They show 6 ads like that? I did not know that was possible. Oh no. Okay, well. In the meantime, while Evelyn Pin is in ads, yeah, we can, what are we doing? There is, let's see. Yeah, I don't have permission to. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't know if Wellington is back. But anyways, what I was trying to do, I was going to try to do some writing, because I do need to get this done. But I feel like now that I don't have enough time, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. But I'll try to do what I can. Let's get this keyboard. I like when it makes the tick, 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 tick sound. The keyboard. Okay, yay. Wellington is back. Alright, so as I was saying, I am going to try to do some writing. No, it's not an art stream today. Okay, let's see. There we go. The clicky sounds are back. Okay, now, yeah, it's not an art stream. The shop is still open. Feel free. If there's something in the shop that says wordy draw something, you can still redeem it, and I can try to draw something. But it's going to be a writing stream. It's not really rare. I used to do writing streams all the time, especially in like NaNoWriMo, Camp NaNoWriMo, World Ember. I always do writing streams. A lot of people ask me to do other streams that aren't writing, because I always do writing streams. So I try to switch it up and have a little bit of variety so that everybody can appreciate the streams. Um, so yeah, that's the past. Well, it's not too much of a past. Um, the last streams I did were writing streams back for summer camp, and that was at the end of, well, technically. Okay, so July were a lot of writing streams, but August were a couple of reading streams, and I wasn't able to do too much in August because August was quite busy for me. So technically, you're right. I have not done a writing stream since 2 months ago. That's not quite 200,000 years. Almost, though. But yeah, the last streams I did last month were just reading streams because I was reading the articles that the people were writing for summer camp. So it felt like a writing stream, but we weren't actually writing. I was just reading stuff that people already wrote. So yeah, reading is awesome. Yes, it is. So I did enjoy that very much. And I am thankful to those who submitted their articles to be read on my stream. It was really fun to read them. Speaking of that, I have a couple of people who replied to the prizes, and I have been emailing them back. But this month has been busier than I thought it would be. So I'm trying to get these prizes out. What is this? That's a screen. Share screen snipping. Okay. Well. All right. Anyways, yes, I'm trying to get those prizes out to them, and I should. There's so much stuff that I said I wanted to do before the end of this month, and I don't know if I will be able to actually do it. So, yes, so Evil Infant is asking prizes for what, and what did they win? Well, hopefully I don't sound too low. I feel like I might sound too low, but I want to sound the right amount. I don't know. I'm still concerned about this driver situation. But anyways, they just, all of them won, I would say, I mean, it's not quite cash, but they won a discount or okay, so they've won like a coupon worth an amount of money in my Ko-Fi shop. Ko-Fi, whatever it is. Let's see if there it is. Ko-Fi Streambot is here, helping out handsome co-host. That's my Ko-Fi link there if you would like to check me out. They actually won different monetary values to go towards items in my Ko-Fi shop. Ko-Fi shop? Coffee shop. I think it's trying to be like coffee, but I call it Ko-Fi because it looks like lo-fi to me. So yeah. That is what they won. Some people already chose what they want, and I need to give it to them. Some people have still not decided, and they can take their time because there's a lot of prizes, so they can. Evil Infant says Ko-Fi bot needs to be in the Discord. There is a Ko-Fi bot in the Discord. It just doesn't really talk to the general public. It's on the back end. And if you are a supporter, then you will see it a little bit more. Because Ko-Fi is all about supporting creators. So there is a secret supporter channel in my Discord. And if you are one of those contributors, then you will have access to that channel. If you're not, I still appreciate you. Thank you for being a follower, even if it's a free follower. But those who actually help to contribute monetarily do get slightly, different perks. You could say it's shy, maybe, but it's not. very shy. It just has a lot of back end things to do. It's not really like Handsome Co-host. He's a very charismatic, fun, friendly, client-facing bot. And he's very friendly, and he likes to make friends, and he likes to talk to others and interact with people. But a lot of the bots that are in my server are just doing their work. They don't really interact with the humans as much. They mainly just do their work, and they might commune with other bots, but they don't really face the public. I don't know how you can contact the Ko-fi bot. It's okay. That's not one of the bots that actually interact with people. So, yeah, it's okay. There are other bots, though, that interact with people a little bit more. If you are in the server, you can go to the bot quarters, I believe. It's bot quarters. Handsome Co-host can put the Discord link in the chat. Thank you, Handsome Co-host. And if you go to the Discord link, there is an area called bot quarters. And in the bot quarters, there's each bot, and it tells what the bot does, and you can go and say hi to them or something like that. Sometimes they will respond, sometimes they won't. They aren't lonely. It's okay. It's sweet of you to want to hug them. But some of them are not lonely. Some of them are just, they like chilling out with other bots or chilling out by themselves. And some of them are confused with interacting with humans. Like Co-host, you see that with him. Sometimes he's not actually very knowledgeable about how to actually properly interact with humans, but he tries his best. Some of these other bots, they really are okay. They're not lonely or anything. They are just they're not sad. They're not lonely. They just decide that they want to stay with the bots. Sometimes the humans are confusing to them, and they will get kind of really confused when they're trying to interact with humans, and it might distract them from their work, and then they might get a little bit frustrated or sad. But as long as they are how they are good. They're not sad. They're good. They're not lonely. They're good. If you want to try to talk to them, you can. Feel free. Like I said, it's the bot quarters in the Discord. And if you just go there, there's different rooms. You can go in each room and talk to the bots, wake them up. They might not wake up, or they might ignore you. Don't get sad if they do. That's just them doing their jobs. And like I said, I'm warning you, not all of them are friendly to humans. Not all of them will respond to you guys. But I will see what I can do, okay? But anyways, that's enough about the Discord, and that's enough about those bots, in my opinion. But I do know Evil Inkpin loves bots. Evil Inkpin loves AI. Evil Inkpin loves all that kind of stuff. So I understand why Evil Inkpin is interested in talking to these bots. But yeah, like I said, the question of the day bot is a bot. They ask questions every day. And if you'd like to get pinged for those questions, then you can go ahead to my server and choose the role that will ping you. We also have the Sprinto bot. He helps to us to keep track of our words and stuff when we're sprinting. And he can even give you prompts and stuff if you like. There's the birthday bot now I have in the server, because I'm always so busy, so sometimes I forget to wish the members happy birthday. So I go ahead and ask my friend Birthday Bot to post for us. And Birthday Bot has been doing a good job so far. It's Colonel 101. Hello, jumping on here while I have the chance. And hello. Yes, I got your email also yesterday. I apologize for the delay. Colonel was one of the winners of the article. I was just talking about this earlier today. I said I need to get these prizes back to these people, and Colonel was one of the people who won. And you were trying to ask, before we started talking about bots, Evil Inkpin, you were trying to ask how did they win. Remember, it was in summer camp. I had that article challenge that was a character driven by wanderlust or the desire to explore. And these people were on World Anvil, and they made a character article for that category. So I read a lot of them. Unfortunately, I was not able to read all of them like I usually do. I try to read all of the articles that are submitted, but there were over 300. And I was working 16 hours a day for like 2 weeks. So I was not able to read all of that. I read as many as I could, and I credited as many as I could. I thanked as many as I could. I commented on as many as I could. But I was especially appreciative to those who actually took the time to fill out the form, submit their article to either be read by me on stream, or some of them said, don't read it on stream, but this is still for you to check out, and if you like it, then I might win a prize. Some people said they didn't necessarily want the prize, but guess what? I ignored half those people. When they checked in the form, they said I'm okay about the prize. I really didn't actually look at that section of the form when I was responding to the people, and when I selected the winners, and I said, wait, some people said they didn't want a prize. Well, too bad, sorry. But if they don't want a prize, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm just giving them all an opportunity to get a prize anyway, because I really enjoyed reading their article. Yes, Evil Inkpin, remember back in summer camp we said that you needed to have a World Anvil account to do it. And yeah, it sounds great to have a character. If you have a character who loves to explore and stuff like that, that's great. The contest is no longer open, but next year, if you want to, and in fact, I believe that World Ember is coming, as they always say. World Ember is coming, so World Ember is in December. I don't know if I'm going to sponsor a category, because that's a lot. But if you're part of World Anvil, and I know that you made an account, then you deleted it, then you made another account. But it can be quite overwhelming, so you don't have to push yourself to do it. But like right now, World Anvil is hosting the Treasured Companions Challenge. And I decided that I was going to go ahead and enter our beloved bot friend, Handsome Co-host, to that challenge. So let me put the link for that in the chat, because you guys, some of you may not have seen. But yes, if you'd like to go check out the article about Handsome Co-host, if you don't know about him as much, some of you guys don't know so much of his lore, because you may have just known he's on my streams. But way before I started streaming, he was still helping me out in Discord servers and stuff like that. So if you'd like to read about him and see lots of pictures of him, feel free to click that link in the chat, and you will see that is my Treasured Companions article. So if you have a treasured companion that you're writing about, which basically is, it could be a sidekick, it could be a best friend to a character, it could be anything. Whatever you think a treasured companion is, you can write an article. I think it's the challenge is literally about to close. I think next week? I don't want to say this week. I think Saturday, yes. I think that it's going to end on Saturday, because the Saturday stream, usually they end the challenges on stream. So at the end of the stream, they press the big red button, as they say, and they close the entries. So if you really want to enter a World Anvil contest, you can try to get in on this one. But if you can't do it in time, it's okay. Don't rush yourself. Don't push yourself. World Anvil always has competitions and challenges going on. So I'm just letting you know, Evil Inkpin, if you are curious of what I'm talking about, winners and stuff, World Anvil is what I'm talking about. So they have lots of winners, they have lots of challenges, and they have so many things that you can do on World Anvil. So if you want to participate and you want to try to win something, you could go ahead and try that. I don't know if I'm going to sponsor a World Ember prompt category. I think it's not really prompts that are sponsored in World Ember, because World Ember is mostly about just you writing in your world what you want to write. But they had been lately it's a newer thing, having community sponsors for World Ember, and they would have it where like you could sponsor the building template or the character template or something like that, and you can just decide which one you want to choose. But I don't know if I'm going to do that because it's a lot. And that's going to be in December. It's already the holiday season. It's already coming right after NaNoWriMo. I don't think that I'm going to have the time or the capacity to properly sponsor a World Ember article category, but I might. I don't know. But even if I don't, a lot of community sponsors are really nice. They give out really nice prizes. So if you want a prize, do go to World Anvil and check out all the contests and competitions and challenges that they host all throughout the year. There's always something to do. And even if you don't win, it's still great that you are doing lots of world building and you're getting those words down on the page. So that's why I like to go ahead and enter those. But yeah, I'm probably going to go next summer camp and sponsor another prompt. So it's going to be about a year, a little less than a year away. But if you are still hanging out and you want to enter a character into the competition, it's probably going to be a character again. Last year, I sponsored a great leader of their people prompt, which was another character, and it was about all the great leaders that people were writing about, and I chose one winner, but I had a lot of favorites, and that time I read so many articles on stream. I actually literally read every single article that existed in that category. Some of them didn't want me to read them on stream, but I just read them off stream, and a lot of them wanted me to read it on stream, so I read them on stream. How can you find me on World Anvil? Well, you see, if you go to that World Anvil post that I just put in the chat with Handsome Co-host on it, let me show you. I'm gonna just show you here what's happening. Okay, there we go. I'm going to showcase the screen. So when you're on World Anvil, you can actually find at the bottom of the page the author by clicking this metadata, and it will say author Wordy Girl, and that will take you to my page right here, my author page on World Anvil. I'm gonna do this in an incognito window on purpose so that you can see how it looks for if you're not logged in, because I'm logged in. So there we go. All right, so just go down to, in fact, in this article, I have myself linked here. No, I don't. I just linked my website, or I linked myself to, oops. I linked myself to an article that is secret right now. But anyways, also you can go to the comments. You see my picture? And then you can click that. And if you click my name next to my picture, it will take you to my World Anvil page, and you can see all the stuff I do. And you can see the articles that I wrote, and you can see the worlds that I have on here. You can see all of my social media links. You can see the latest articles that I liked from other people and everything like that. So that's how you can find me. But for a quick little link, I've posted my direct link in the chat. So if you want to just find me on World Anvil, you can simply just click that link and it will take you right to my page. But yeah, there we go. And what else? Yeah, I might sponsor another prompt next year. That's what I was trying to say. I did the great leaders of their people last year. This year I did a character driven by wanderlust or the desire to explore. And next year, who knows what it will be? And I might be able to do it, I might not, but I'm probably going to. I last year said that I probably didn't want to be a sponsor again, but I ended up being one anyway. And it was even more hectic. I mean, it was less hectic than the year before because I had a system. But it was more hectic because what was going on. Like last year, I literally didn't have to work during the summer camp, which was awesome. And I had way more time. I streamed like every day. I read articles. I did a whole 7-hour live stream reading articles at the end because it was the final day, and I was like, okay, I have to get rid of all the rest of these that I didn't read. And I finished them all out on a 7-hour stream. And then every other day I was just like reading articles every single day because I didn't have to work during the week. I still had to work on the weekends, but it was way, way easier and lighter. But this year was quite the opposite. Instead of not having to work, I had to work double and triple the amount of time I usually work, which was quite crazy. And yeah, I was not able to do as much. But I feel like next year, I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm probably going to try to sponsor another prompt. And it's probably going to be a character. But as a community sponsor, I don't know what the prompt is actually going to be. I can just tell Demi and Janet that I want to sponsor a character. And this year, there were quite a few characters. And different people were sponsoring lots of different characters. So I never know what it's going to be, but I always say, please make it a character for me because I love character development. Let's see what Colonel says. Always busy on World Anvil. All in a day's work for where to go. Well, I guess so. Yep, 7-hour stream. I wish I was there, says Evilink Pin. Well, guess what? You might be able to be there for a 24-hour live stream if I reach my sub goal. I am still 18 subscriptions away from meeting 24 subscribers, and if I get 24 subscribers, I will stream for 24 hours, which is longer than 7. So if you want to contribute to that, that would be great, and that will help you to be able to be in a very lengthy stream that you might appreciate. Oh, did I give you this is the new flyer that has the actual sub information on it. If you would like to take a look at oh no, did that work? Nope. I'm going to see if I can delete that. I can't delete it. Well, here it is. Sorry. I accidentally added a character to the other one, but this is the real one. If you want to check that out and you want to share or just read it for yourself, feel free. That is the link in the chat. The second link, not the first. The first one is messed up. But anyways, we have been chatting about all this stuff for like 30 minutes. And I haven't written anything. So if you guys want to get some writing done, you can write along with me, or you can just keep talking about stuff. I am going to see if I can. Well, I'm not even putting on any music or anything. Well, I'm coming along with this, with what I've been trying to do. What I've been trying to do is getting these, so for the new year, which is actually about to be the old year now, I made some goals that I wanted to accomplish. And one of the things was finishing this murder mystery, also finishing the um, interactive fiction game story thing. Um, Another goal was, some of the goals aren't quite writing related. So I'm trying to finish the writing related ones. I'm right now working more on the murder mystery one. And I was doing good, but I don't know what happened. I lost momentum. And I'm getting back into it, and how to get back into it, I'm reading previous notes, but I'm also trying to write it like it's a story first and then turn it into a game, because it's easier for me to write out a story than to make it a game, because the game part of it is being very confusing. Because there's so many different characters to talk to and so many different things they can do, and then there's time periods that, like, okay, after this happens, everything changes like that. So it's a lot. So I'm trying to also, I've actually on World Anvil started making a timeline for events that happened, and I'm trying to keep it private though, because the timeline is spoilers to the murder mystery. But the timeline is helping me to be able to kind of actually get a comprehensive story of what's happening when, what happened when, and I want to have this timeline referenceable for the person who runs the murder mystery, because then they will be able to like look at it and be able to tell the character, I mean like the players, um, okay, well, this happened before this happened before this. And then some characters might not tell the truth about certain things and when they happened. So there's going to be the true timeline for stability purposes. And then I will also have the different things that each of the characters tell you. Evelyn asks, murder, you say? Who's getting murdered? Well, you're just gonna have to find out. But if you are not familiar, it was it's a spin-off from the Lifestyles of the Fish and Famous, which is when I was on Escape This Podcast with Bill and Danny, and I ran them through a virtual escape room where they were a couple of Australian plastics manufacturers, and they got trapped in a boat by a greedy billionaire who did not like how they wanted to go back on their agreement, because they wanted to be more eco-friendly now. So Ned Bevy, which is that evil billionaire, decided to try to get rid of them. And when that happened, Constance and someone were sent out to help the Nellen deals. But Constance ended up getting tied up and someone was lost. And Constance heard gunshots and she was afraid about that. But after that, there's spoilers to be had. If you want to listen to it or to read through it, I will give you the link. But Equal Inkpen says 4 more ads. Oh no. Okay. I'm gonna put Lifestyles of the Fish and Famous in the chat. So, yep, if you want to check that out, feel free to do that. But yeah, I have no idea. We can just start the writing now, I think. Right? Mm-hmm. So when Evil Inkpen comes back, let me know when you're back. Alright, let's see. You're back? Okay. Well, that link I put in the chat is the link to the original escape room that I made called Lifestyles of the Fish and Famous, which I said the billionaire Ned Bevy trapped the Nellendales, which are some Australian plastics factory owners, and they sent Will-O-Wisp sent Constance and someone to help them out. Because Ned Bevy was trying to bump them off, but Constance ended up getting tied up, and someone got knocked out, and they dragged him somewhere, and Constance heard gunshots, so she was afraid, but spoiler alert, I guess, he was okay. But if you'd like to hear this little game played by Bill and Danny, you can click that link in the chat, or you can just read through it. There's lots of fun cutscenes as well. If you want to check that out, you will hear a lot of fun. But the podcast ended up being like 2 hours. That was like such a movie. It took such a long time, and yeah, it was quite a fun experience. I wanted to do another thing with them, and this was going to be the next thing. It's going to be the murder mystery, but I wanted to do it last year, and I just was not able to. So this year, trying, and we'll see what happens. You think the agents are morally gray? I think you're talking about, you think that Will-O-Wisp as a company is morally gray. Yes, the ethics are in question. They are. It's funny that this has been about 2 years since I've done this. This Lifestyles of the Fish and Famous. I feel like that was last year, but it wasn't. It was 2021. That's fun. Wow. Okay. Well, I wanted to. That's what I said. I wanted to do the murder mystery exactly the year after, because the murder mystery takes place about a year after. But things happened. I was not able to do it in time, unfortunately. But hopefully, I will be able to either do it this year, or I don't know. I want to do it this year, but if it has to be next year, I guess I will go ahead and do it. But I really, I feel like I'm putting it off too much. There's too much. All right. But anyways, that's what I'm mainly working on, because I really want to get that done. Okay. Evil Inkpin is redeemed. Celebrate! Once again, I need more pom-poms. But I'll use this for now. A big, giant pom-pom. Woohoo! 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 Yay! Your first celebration in a long time? Yes. Because Evil Inkpin is trying to save up all the points for some strange purpose that is unknown. Which actually is very known. But, you know, Evil Inkpin doesn't want to admit. Alright. So, speaking of that... Iron is here. What did I just walk into, they say. Well, you walked into a celebration because Evil Inkpin redeemed. Celebrate! But I was also talking about how Evil Inkpin is probably saving up for a mysterious reason that nobody understands. But for some reason, whenever I try to end the stream, then somebody just randomly starts redeeming all this stuff, and I can't end the stream. That has absolutely nothing to do with Evil Ink Pen, I'm sure. Iron says it caught me off guard. I don't even know how to react. Oh man, sorry. Yeah, that was just because I don't have pom-poms, so since Evil Ink Pen Redeemed Celebrate, I was waving a boa around. That's not even a boa, it's really just tinsel. It's like garland. But yeah, anyways, I was saying, speaking of that, I think that I should end the stream now, because if somebody's going to mysteriously stall the stream, I don't want to be late for work, and I have to be there in about a couple of minutes. So, sorry that you're just now joining us, Iron. We wanted to do a writing stream, but it ended up just being a talking stream where we were just talking about a lot of stuff, which is still fun. It's really cool. But yeah, guess what? Even if you... Oh my goodness, handsome co-host! Please, get the bots. How? Handsome co-host needs to come and ban this person. What happened to it? I think that, okay. Sorry about that. Bots. Annoying bots. Okay. Iron says to think there's still something like that even in present day amazes me. What, that bot? That was so funny. I mean, that hasn't happened in quite a while, but that's weird. Like, please leave the stream alone. I'm not buying followers. I am grateful to have 316 followers. Much love. But none of those have been bought. All of those are genuine followers, and I appreciate each and every one of you. And I do appreciate also my 6 subscribers. Colonel is one of those, and if Colonel's still on the chat, I appreciate you. Recently, Dream Cartographer became a subscriber as well. So it's really cool, and I appreciate you guys. But like I was saying before that bot so rudely interrupted me, I'm trying to end the stream because I need to go to work, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I know you guys are probably didn't want me to end the stream yet. I really didn't get to do much of anything. But we did talk a bit, and I'm going to let you know that I do plan on going live again in about 10 hours. 10 hours, yes. So at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, also, I do go live. So I've been going live at 5 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesdays, and surprise times on Friday. So if you do want to catch another stream, you can catch another one today, or if you're not able to, look out for Friday when I go stream at a mystery time, and I don't even know when I'm going to, because it's a mystery. Evelington says, "Are you sure I'm not a bot?" And Iron says, "Well, a bot only capable of spanning one thing only, so yes, pretty sure you're not a bot." Well, it depends on what kind of bot it is. Not like the bot that was just in the chat. That one, you're not one of those. But I think Evil Ink Pen thinks that he might be some kind of cyborg robot. I don't know. Who can kind of have conversations. Yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Sending all the prayers, loves, and hugs your way. God bless and much success with all the projects you guys are working on. And happy time zone to you. do know that I'm planning on going streaming again, like I said, in about 10 hours. And then again on Friday at a random time. So please follow the channel so that you can get notified when I go live. You can also join my Discord server and follow the watchers, get the watchers role, and I will ping you whenever I go live. So let's see if there we go. Handsome co-host put that in the chat. And yeah, feel free to join that, or you can just check out this this little flyer I have. And that one's a good link. And you will see all the information for my streams. So once again, thank you so much. Much love to you guys. God bless, much success. Have a blessed time zone. I don't even think I have time to raid anybody. But have a blessed one, and hopefully if you guys have something else to do, you can go do it, or if you guys have another streamer you want to watch, then feel free to go ahead to them. So I'm ending the stream. Have a blessed one. Bye.